In today's video, we are going to learn about the mechanism of digestion in our small intestine. As we know that the acidic semi-digested food which is in slurry form is present in the stomach and is known as chyme. Now, after 3 to 4 hours digestion and mixing up with several other digestive juices, the food is now ready to go for its further digestion in the small intestine. The food of the stomach is acidic in nature and comes to the small intestine through muscular sphincter, which is at the bottom of the stomach. At the bottom of the stomach, this muscular sphincter opens when the food is in semi-digested form. This acidic food enters the small intestine, and obviously, as there is no mucus present in the inner wall of the small intestine, so this acidic food may harm the inner walls of small intestine. Now, this acidic food, as this is harmful, so this harmful acidic food is turned into neutral form by adding basic materials. These basic materials are obtained from two places. The first basic material is obtained from liver. Liver produces bile juice. This bile juice is stored in gallbladder. This gallbladder gives the bile juice to the small intestine by the bile duct. So, liver produces bile juice. This bile juice is stored in gallbladder. This gallbladder gives the bile juice to the small intestine through bile duct. And the another alkaline fluid is added to the small intestine is by pancreas. Pancreas gives pancreatic juice. First of all, we will go with the functions of the bile juice. The bile juice which is given to the small intestine through bile duct, it emulsifies the fat. Now, what do we mean by the term emulsification? The breaking of big droplets of fat into small droplets is known as emulsification. Here, whatever the big drops of the fat was accumulated here, they all come here and they are broken down into small droplets of fat. This process is known as emulsification, and this favors the digestion of the fat by the pancreatic juice. Now, another thing is that the bile juice is a process of excretion of certain harmful material from the body also. Now, we will go with the secretion of pancreatic juice. The pancreatic juice secretes 3 types of enzymes. First is amylase. Obviously, amylase will digest the remaining starch. The starch which was left in mouth, the starch which was left in stomach, that remaining starch is digested by pancreatic juice. The pancreatic juice contains an enzyme known as amylase, and amylase turn the starch into maltose. Maltose is a very simple structured substance which is later on absorbed by the small intestine. Now, this maltose is absorbed by the small intestine. Later on, I will show that. Now, next is fat. The fat which was emulsified by the bile juice is now digested by the enzyme lipase. So, this lipase is also secreted by pancreatic juice. Is present in pancreatic juice and secreted by pancreas. The fat is digested into monoglycerides and fatty acids. Mono means one, glyceride is a unit of fat. So that means whole fat is digested into unit form. Now next is proteins. So for digestion of protein, there is a third type of pancreatic enzyme known as trypsin. So trypsin digests proteins into amino acids. So as far as we have gone through, I'm again repeating that starch is digested into maltose by amylase, fat is digested into monoglycerides and fatty acids by lipase, and protein is digested into amino acids by trypsin. So this function is major digestive function is done by pancreas. Now this digested, after the digestion of these substances into simpler ones, there are also few more enzymes which are secreted by small intestine. So these secretions again digest them into other simpler forms, and these simpler forms are passed on into the small intestine. See, this is a small intestine. It is a very long tube. I have expanded the long tube here like this. See, this is small tube. I have made it little bit large to show one thing. The inner lining of the small intestine at the lower part of the small intestine, the inner lining consists of microvilli. Now what is the function of microvilli? Microvilli increases the surface area for the absorption. They are finger-like structures which are present in the inner lining of the small intestine, and they increase the surface area of the absorption. When you will go further microscopic structures of the microvilli, you will be able to see that microvilli consists of three things. First is its epidermis. It has an epidermis, absorbing epidermis, very good absorbing epidermis. Second is lacteal. You are able to see that black line. This is lacteal, and the blue line, a double blue line here. Double blue line is our blood vessels. Fine. So the epidermis absorbs the simpler forms of food. Epidermis absorbs the simpler forms of food, and this simpler forms of food are passed on to the blood vessels. These blood vessels absorbs all the types of food except than fats. For fatty acid, you can say fatty acid or monoglycerides. Except fatty acids and monoglycerides, all other types of foods are absorbed by blood vessels. And now this blood vessel passes to the different forms of the body. Now what is the function of this lacteal? This lacteal absorbs the fatty acids and monoglycerides. By this we have seen the whole digestion of the food and the absorption of food also.